Okay, I guess this is part two, Thursday, May 11th. What? Damn, almost blew up all my things. Anyway, I'm just gonna give it to them. Anyway, might as well let's do it now because the air wanna drop him right here. Oh wow, my throat is still messing with me. Like I say, it is Thursday, May 11th, 2023. It's 11:47 in the morning. I'm not mourning. I'm happy and joyful. But I mean, I always said it. If some shit is free, like in the programs, I won this tablet in a raffle. And I see like the overexposure that I look like a ghost, and also it get overheated really fast. So let's see how long it's gonna last now. Damn, I was about to finish. I was gonna get to the whatever. So frustrating. Like we had a warm day like a month ago, and I was sitting over there, and like I was already recorded like an hour. Yeah, it was like an hour and a half, and and then it just say, yeah, it's overheated, shut itself out, and I lost the whole blah 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 blah. I'm like, sometimes, it's like I should hold my thank yous. There's something wrong with this shit, and it's Samsung. It's a Samsung tablet. And they told me, it's $1,000 tablet. I'm like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's $1,000 tablet. They give it to us as a tax deductible, and people should complain about that. Should be like, so they're not paying taxes, and for something that is not even good, because I didn't realize it was not recording. It got stuck. It's moving now, the numbers, and you got to be on top of everything. I need a cameraman. Anyway, yeah, but it's just like, I didn't even know for how long it stopped moving. The numbers, they had to be increasing. I was like, I feel like an idiot just talking to myself as always. Oh well, humbling shit, right? Unbelievable. I mean, it's not hot at all. I don't know, it's no shade. I'm hoping that it's gonna be like normal weather now, so I can come here at 6 a.m. So this shit won't be like, wow. They get on top of a sign. There's like a stop sign, and right in the, like a rhomboid, a little bird right at the peak. So I tell you, it was Tuesday. I had a good time over here too. I was like in a good mood. Don't ask me what I was ranting or venting about. I don't know. And but like I said, I went home. The taxi picked me up, and then the taxi picked me up back up, and got home. And I almost forgot that, oh shit, tomorrow is the last day, May 10th is the last day of the sale of Planet Fitness. And that I've been waiting for months. And because I thought there was going to be another one, and got to be another one, right? They usually put one in December, for the New Year's resolutions. And they actually used to sell us like these big posters, like, like, hey, $1 down. And yeah, now the annual fee is more than $50. For a gym that is like, I gotta be the most awkward equipment, in New York City. I don't know. It's just, but they would just want to save money, and I guess so. Oh yeah, so I'm over there. No, I'm when I got cut off. I don't know when I got cut off, right? But when I realized that the clock wasn't moving, I was talking about how the new world order, just like I'm telling you, because the first lady that seemed to be there because of her big booty, she didn't seem to know much about stuff, but she still gave me the tablet. She gave me a tablet, it's like, oh yeah, put your name and information. It's like, and I was like, but I just gave you my ID. You got my name, my address, everything there, and you're supposed to be good at typing, right? So you can do it in 1 minute, less than a minute. And for me, say I don't have glasses, and like, so I put my information, self-service. Now everything is turning self-service, right? But the prices are up and up and up. I wouldn't mind the self-service if you cut the prices. Like, I want them to be cheaper than Aldi's. And it's ironic that Aldi's, they still have cashiers. Anyway, but not enough. Like I say, I went there on Tuesday. It was like, and I went right out because the lines, like, there's gotta be a calendar. Why don't Aldi's release a calendar? These are the days for public assistance. Just customer service. It should be like, don't come on that day, because it's like, it's a madhouse. Like, people got 2-3 shopping carts each, and like, it's just like, no, it's not that serious. Just to get some avocados and stuff. I mean, they got good prices. I mean, they could be a lot better, but anyway, compared to everywhere else, they were like, thank you, Aldi's, thank you. Oh my God. But a lot of women, they treat the Dollar Tree like if it was Aldi's, and you don't save anything in the Dollar Tree. You don't sell, there's no savings there. I don't know why people go to Dollar Tree. Well, I think it like food, yeah. I don't know. I never buy that. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, some of them, they go Dollar Tree and they tell their husband they went to Whole Foods to do the grocery shopping. And it's just exaggerated, like the Dollar Tree. I can barely go to Dollar Tree, Oh, they shut down the one on Utica, the Dollar Tree on Utica. But they opened the one on Belmont. Belmont and, kind of like by, close to Rockaway, Belmont is only goes from, like I say, from Mother Gaston to Rockaway. So, and that one was nice, except that they didn't have anything, like, there was no people, because I guess it's brand new. But I'm sure it's gonna be like the one on 3rd Avenue in East Harlem. That one is like, always the lines are insane. So that actually happened to me, like, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, So then I fill out the tablet information, and then she tell me, oh, you're gonna send you an email. You can sit over there, just fill it up on your phone. I'm like, really? Again? On my phone? I didn't say anything, I was trying to, first impressions, trying to make a semi-decent first impression. So I finished, and she said like, oh, it's wrong. It's like, don't tell me, I'm not gonna and so she called the buzz lady with a buzz haircut and tons of tattoos. One of them thug bitches. I don't know. I mean, they don't want to be called out. They look like $3 prostitute, but okay. Just trying to go against the laws of nature. Like whatever. Like if you put a steak in front of a hungry beast, what do you think is going to happen? You gotta be cautious. Oh no, feminism is like, oh hell no, because I want to be able to just do whatever I want. So then, what happened to equality? You don't want equality? No, you want privilege. I want to walk in the street, tons of men get all their eyes, but if one of them get excited, I'm like, duh, what do you think? What do you think, that they are dead or something? Of course they're gonna get a boner and gonna start. I believe. I mean, if this is the from all the decades. I think it's like. I think the whole millennium it's been just crazy. People, it's like looking like shit, but they want to be like. Anyway. So she called the tattoo lady, and she said, oh yeah, you did it wrong, blah blah blah. Here there was a little while talking to themselves, and you gotta do it like this, and like, because she said, why it came out like I was a guest or something. I don't know what she. Technology is I'm not a fan of. So and so she filled it up, and the moment I gave her the letter, she asked me for the letter from the bank, from the credit union, the same account where because they told me they wasn't gonna charge the annual fee because more than 6 months they was closed. And I asked a couple of different people at the front desk. I said, like, are they gonna still charge the annual fee, or they gonna prorate it, or they're gonna adjust it because you guys wasn't open most of the year, so now I have to pay annual fee when you wasn't even open. It's like, no, they're gonna adjust them. Like whatever. No, they didn't adjust them. And it was the same thing. Even when it's a credit union, I still had, I think it was 2 overdrafts. It cost me to have 2 overdrafts. I don't know how. And I remember, I was back and forth with the credit union because their offices are upstate and bougie town, and that was like, wow, I didn't know. I think it's a credit union, but look at their website, and they're all white. They put black and brown tellers, but I was like, this is like, supposedly a credit union is more local, it's better because of that, versus the banks that are funding the prison industrial complex and all that garbage. So actually I got my money back. I didn't even know. One day I went to the credit union and like, is my account still open? Because I sent them papers, like whatever, and they was, trying to get my money back, and they went on for a few days, and I didn't go back, so I didn't know if they actually gave me the refund, and it turned out I almost had like the $40. She said, "Oh yes, you got money. You got money." Oh, okay, that was good, because TD Bank, FM. They put me on the shit list. For 15 years, I was not able to open a checking account. It's like a criminal. It's like say like, and I even told them that small ass bank on 23rd Street. I told them like, it's not a credit card. It's a checking account. You mean I owe the fees? That's not a debt. If you make up fees for everything, that's not a debt. I told them, And she told me, sign over here, and yeah, it turned out that she was like, I think she was another small hat, and she signed over here, and I was like a notice. I mean, like for years, I kept getting collectors notice. It's like, why am I gonna pay that? That's not debt. That I bought something, I enjoyed it. No, those are the fees that this bleep made up. I'm not paying. I don't pay no fees like that. I never pay fees. I mean, like I always get the minimum. The minimum, like Citibank. Citibank. They told me too. Later on, I forgot how many years ago. They told me that I could open just a savings. They told me a savings, I can do that for you. I was like 5 years ago, something like that, 3 years ago. But that's, and of course it don't have the Visa logo, cannot shop or anything. That's good. I forgot to tell. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Of my wonderful day, moving that I had on Tuesday. Yeah, now I remember. So I mean, like, I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, they call it slam dunk. Like it was gonna be a no-brainer. Go to the gym, open an account. It's 5 blocks from my house. On my way home, stop at the butcher's, get me some ground beef, and that was it, But that should happen to me twice, because like 2 weeks ago, I went just to the ATM to go to the butcher's. The ATM had just an error message. I got so mad because that should happen to me many times. That you go there, the one they have on Dwayne Reed over here, I think it's like, it's not Sherman, it's the other one. I think it's Sherman. No, that's not Sherman. And Dykeman. they have that, the only ATM that Citibank have, So I told them they can have 2 ATMs. Come on, the shit is never working. And I didn't even, I remember, I had these very uncomfortable flip-flops, that it's just like I say, it was just a quick run. I gotta go to 207th Street that day, and I tried to complain. I said to file a complaint, and there was this gay guy at the teller. He was a teller. And I said, can you tell them that again it's not working, 207, the only ATM around there, I have to walk, even way, it's like 3 times as far. And like, you can put your name and talk to one of them, or, like, what? I was like, or you can go to the website. It's like, no. I say, I'm gonna go to social media. I told him, this is the times that we're living, like, And then they send you an email like, give us your feedback. No, no, I give you my feedback when I want to, when I'm good and ready. I'm gonna put you on blast on social media. I'm like, so this time I went, I gave her the letter from the credit union and like, oh, it's not accepting it. I think it gotta be a checking account. It's like, it's a savings account. And then I remember, oh yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna go open a checking account. I told her, and I started thinking, when I was walking to, I was gonna go to take the bus to go to the Bronx and go to the credit union and open a checking account. And say like, so what if I try again on Citibank to open one, right? So I was there waiting for more than half an hour to talk to tell him. I said, well, maybe I don't know. It was so like I wanted to have my membership. Now it's like I don't know. I got this. You gotta take advantage when you get inspiration, when you want to work out. When you want to like. So I waited, and damn, I got a really nice lady for the first time. She was really cool. She gave me a bottle of water, it's like, oh, what checking, what you want, you got this. Like, no, I said just basic. I don't want to pay now. She gave me one that I don't have to pay, but of course, then she sold me a credit card, right? Or $200 limit. With $200 limit. I thought that I had to put the $200 down, but no. It's just, oh, congratulations! You got approved. I get a lot of people that don't get approved for this one. It's like a baby credit card, to build credit. She say, oh no, by next year you come over there, they're gonna give you more and more credit. I was like, really? I'm like, yeah, but it's just like, you pay your credit card, and as long as you pay your credit card, you won't be able to write checks. It's like, I say, lady, I have no written checks since the 90s. This is like, I don't know, so I don't need checks. So it's a free, it's gonna be free. All I have to do is pay the credit card. Because she kept asking me, you don't have any bills? No, I don't have any bills. It's like, I don't like bills. I like to live simple. As I say, like, and I have just the maintenance fee, get everything included. So that is beautiful. The only problem is that Metro management is ripping us off. They're just like, you're spending all this money, like bullshit. You get the itemized thing and like, really? You will spend almost $130,000 to fix the apartments the other tenants left. And I'm like, I wanna go and fight with it, but I don't. I'm so disgusted because they put those cameras in front of my apartment. I'm like, oh, and all the staircase. I don't take the staircase no more. I'm gonna take the elevator, and yeah, it's anyway. So, so there, I was very happy. And then I started looking when I was over there waiting for my turn. I look at Blink. Let's see the Blink. They got a sale, and they had a sale. There was no registration. They waived it was only $20, I think. It was like for the membership that I wanted, which is the basic, just for one location. It's $20 a month. So it's twice as much, but it's like, well, as long as I don't have to deal with Planet Fitness no more, because it's just like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, so I went to the one on Grand Concourse. It's kind of somewhat close to Fordham. Actually, they call it the Fordham location. And so it was this, Dominican gay guy, but he was nice. He smiled right away. See, that's all it takes. You see, he smiled. He went like this. Okay, you're busy, whatever. Okay, you see, he's gonna get at me, right? So, I was like, yeah, I was thinking like, I don't need to go to the credit union. It's like, I'm gonna give them the credit union letter that I got with the, the router number so they can take it from my account. Problem solved. I'm gonna have, a better gym because I think it's better, I mean, they don't have, the bright yellow thing, which I heard that's so people supposedly when they put like, fast food restaurants, they put this bright yellow something. People don't stay long. I don't know if it's true. They say when it's like that, I don't know, but it's annoying. And I mean, yes, it's 24 hours, and yes, it's only 5 blocks from my house, but anyway. So now I can just walk there, cross the bridge, and I walk to Grand Concourse. It's not far. It's like, I don't know. But he said it's like, well, today we're just gonna take like $2 from your card. Meaning, I have this gift card. It's like a Rush card, but over here they don't charge you any fees. Like the Rush card, they used to charge you like $10 a month just for having your money there. I was outrageous. But this is from Amex. I've been having it for many years, and they don't charge you nothing. You put $20 and you get $19.90. They take maybe 5 cents. And it's great. It's like I have bought a lot of shit not a lot of shit because I don't buy shit, but stuff that you need a card, right? You need a card, so it's like I used that one. As a matter of fact, I didn't use it for almost a year because they told me I had to set up a new password because I attempted too many times to enter my password, which I think it was only 2 times. I was like, really? So, oh my God, I got so lazy. It was like, next thing I knew, it was almost a year. I haven't used it. I said like, I tagged them on Twitter. I said like, you guys losing business. They don't care, of course. They only care about the big, but they do care about the small accounts because that's how they make believe that they have all these accounts. That's how they make up their numbers and stuff. So, so it was like I told them the card is empty. I never put any money. I had put money. I bought something and it ran out. And I was like, oh my God. And you can only recharge it at 7-Eleven or CVS Pharmacy. I was like, gosh, I should have just stopped over there at CVS, and recharged the card. And I was like, should I go back? I'm like, no, I'm gonna want to go back. I don't know. And because there's constructions, they're building, some mega buildings, right there on 207th Street, right before the bridge, and where the Pathmark used to be. Now they're gonna take the whole sidewalk. They're making a new way for people to walk in the middle of the street. Unbelievable. This has been for 2 years, and they're still only doing the foundation of the building. So you can imagine how big it's gonna be. They're doing the foundation, they're doing like the parking lot on the ground, and it's gonna be nice for people to live there because right there, you're in the Bronx, you go away, or you can just take Major Deegan, you're in Westchester, or worst come to worst, you can go to George Washington Bridge, very close. So that's gonna be a nice, especially if you are all the way up top, you don't hear the traffic or anything. In the back of the building, I'm sure that's gonna be a nice view. It's gonna be all glass. So anyway, So, oh, there's a lot of guys now. Somebody went and told them, hey, the Chrome lady is over there. So I went, because there used to be a 7-Eleven on Pelham. When you pass like 3rd Avenue, like 5 blocks later, it's like, oh, or it's still there, but they changed the name. So I went there, and I was just like, no, we are not 7-Eleven. Yeah, I see that you're not 7-Eleven, but why can I still charge my card over here, So then the nearest one I know is on Allerton. That's the nearest one I know. So get back on the bus, go to Allerton, and I was gonna try to take the train. It's only one stop, and of course they got the MTA workers guarding the doors. So I wait for the bus. The bus took an hour, but it was empty, and it was like massive, oh shit, I should stop. It's hard to stay like this. So it pulled off. Look at the table. Oh my god, it's hot. Oh my god, it's hot AF. Oh my god, my hand is burning. What can I do to it? There's no shade. Oh, there's no shade on the other side. Oh my god, let's go. Let me put you on pause. Alright, let's hope it's not going to... I have half an hour recorded already, so we'll see. If it get lost, it get lost anyway. Now it's warm. Finally, it's warm. It's supposed to be getting to 85 today. Thank you, God. I had enough of the wintry weather, So it was like, like a damn sitcom, right? Oh my god. It was waiting for the bus, to go to Allerton for like 20 minutes. And it was already, I don't even know. I had breakfast, I didn't have, anything, and I was still like, I was like, this is cray. And then the bus came, and it was like, it's kind of like, I feel like, I don't know if anybody noticed, there's sometimes the bus stops are empty. The bus come in, and then like 100 people, they pop out from like under the rocks or something, and it's like, you go like, wow, there's like so much people, and then it get empty. The first stop, the second stop, I don't know. And so, okay, let it not be a long line at CVS. No, it wasn't a long line. I put $20, whatever. Then wait for the bus, and like the bus came, like nobody got off the back door. Gotta wait for the next one. And the next one came. I was like, they check it, like, let's see when the train come. They opened the DOOR, right? So I was gonna go out, and then I see the bus. It's like, oh, a lot of people was getting off. So I was like, oh, that's it. I got off, and then wait for the bus again going west. Like, I don't know. I think it was already like, it must have been like 7 p.m. I told her like, oh, the other guy who was here, oh, he left already. Like, oh my god, he said he was gonna leave my shit open. Like, can you check? And like, oh yeah, what's your name? Whatever. Like, it was like Becky. It was like a Becky. I was like, uh-oh. So of course I said, oh, it's because I had forgotten my card. I'm like, okay. Well, she looked it up. She was like, I guess there was many taps or something. I'm like, oh yeah, it was here, whatever. What she did was like, swipe my card, gave me the little thing for the keychain. I went to pee in the ladies' room. And and that was it. That was it. It was like I felt so good, you know. It's like an F you, Planet Fitness. No more Planet Fatness, you know. And so I got home again, you know, just like Monday. Got home with a smile. I got home, you know. I slept so good, you know. Feel like you're living a normal life without having to carry a coat, you know, like boots and all that stuff, you know. So, yeah, maybe you should close it. Yeah, keep getting in there. And then you know, I just went to bed. I forgot what I did. Oh no, it was not 7. It was not 7. Yeah, no, it must have been 6. By the time I made it back to Blink, Blink, Blink. It should be called Wink Wink. It's called Blink, right? What a stupid name. And you know, I hated them so much because I used to walk by them gyms over there during the lockdowns, and the lines. They had lines outside. It's like, what the, you know. So Wednesday came, and yeah, I just decided to go to the gym. I decided to go to the gym, get like, you know, ready for the gym. I'm like, what am I gonna wear? Whatever. Oh my god, you know, it's like even when I go to yoga, you know, I put the same shit on, but it's like somehow it's like I looked at, you know, damn, my belly is like it grew more this past winter, this whole winter. I was like, whoops, nah, I don't care. I just want to, like, you know, and I don't want to carry shit because, you know, my shoulders start hurting. I don't want to, like, so I actually, you know, I found these shorts that I used to use many years ago that I got in a thrift shop for $1. They're so comfortable. They're like cotton, and you just roll them up a little bit, and I wear, you know, 2 tops. Roll them up, you know, when I finish, and that's it. You know, I don't do gym bag. I don't do. Try not to carry stuff because then my back is hurting, my shoulders is hurting. Even with this tablet, it got cool off a little bit. That tablet is heavy, super heavy. So, and then you know, finally, you know, there was the same thing as today. I wanted to wait until 10-ish because it was like 35 degrees in the morning. I'm like, gotta wait until, you know, and it was like yesterday it made it to 70 something too. They said today is gonna be warmer, you know. It's just this air. The air you can feel is still cold. It's like right now it came some air, but it is very nice, very nice. I'm not complaining today. So I went to the gym and I was like, you know, just it was like the Smith machine, right? So I see this she was like Wuhan / Becky mix, and she was like, and I was like, I asked her, excuse me, is there somebody waiting after you? Is there any line? And say like, no, but I'm gonna take a long time. I was like, oh, you're gonna take a long time? Okay. I was like, and she's still there. And I was like, it's just so weird, you know. Like I say, I've been here more than 30 years, and I cannot get used to, because in Mexico, that's how I learned to use the weights. I had a very nice gentleman teaching me because I was like a mess, obviously. And I even forgot. I think his name was Juan. I forgot. He's a very nice guy. You know, like, you know, he's telling me, oh, you grab this like this, and this is why you do it like this, and this is a blah blah blah, and it's just like, okay, so I feel like very comfortable in a gym, thanks to him, so I see people, I see grown men, and they don't even know what equipment is for. They go like, damn, how can a dude don't know what the freaking gym? And the younger ones too. They're like, what is this? It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's the American way, right? To make people stupid. And then, well, apologize. This is my winter coughing still on. I'm not a winter kind of girl. No. Look at my voice, how it sounds still. I mean, not that but. And then, I remember because I almost didn't make it to the butchers because I still got to. You see, this whole is like a sitcom, right? It's like you go there and like, damn, the card is not charged. Damn, I forgot that it was the same account that I have used, before. Of course, that account is blocked from Planet Fitness. I was like, damn, I should have just closed that account and opened a new one. But maybe they shit-listed, US Alliance. Because I was surprised that they fought for me. I'm sure they got their money. That's why I got my money. I'm telling you, I was surprised. They have a branch on 179th Street in Jerome Avenue. And I went like, yeah, you almost got $40. Why? I was like, oh, no, nothing. I'm glad I still got money in there, And I'm glad that, that at Blink Fitness, they just took a car. It would have been like a no-brainer had I had $2 in the damn card. That's what I was like. Only $2. You have to put two. I mean, you can only put $20 an app. But I mean, if I had, here we come again. Go away and leave us alone. And yeah, just for $2, I had to go all the way to Allerton. It's just crazy, but it felt so good, It felt so good because, it's like I said I was gonna get a gym membership today, and I got a gym membership today. And I didn't have to go back to the freaking hellhole. So I mean, I was just seeing what was getting in while I was filling out the paperwork. You still say paperwork even when you're doing I don't know. It was this flaming, and I made a comment and he looked at me like, it's like, bitch, like, I was like, are you serious? I didn't want to start a conversation. He was putting something in his bag or something. He was standing there for a long time in the front desk. I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, so Wednesday, right? So I got there to the gym, and the only thing that they have not remodeled is the staircase. That's the still original staircase from 100 and something years. It's marble staircase. But they have elevator too, obviously they have to have elevator, and you get there and it's kind of awkward. The equipment is very old, and I say like, oh, now I know why they have branches in the ghetto, because that's where they put like, all the outdated shit, But I mean, it was a good quality. It was much better quality than Planet Fitness. I mean, Planet Fitness is new, but it's like, oh, there's a word they made up. What's the word? Artisanal, artisanal. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's the equipment is kind of like, you know, it reminds me of the first gyms that I used to go, because there was like, in Mexico, in my hometown, it was like I used to go to, because over there the gym, I don't know, before it used to be very expensive, so I found this like a ghetto gym. I found, and I went to that one. I used to go to another one in Guadalajara, but the equipment was up poor. It's like, so that reminded me Planet Fitness. So so there was they had 4 Smith machines, 4 or 3, no 4, I don't know, I can't. So so the first one I went, I was at Wuhan. No, I think it's only 3. Or somebody, I don't know. And then there was these 2 African American ladies. I think they was preparing for a marathon or something. And I think it's set up that way because I realized later on that right in front of the Smith machine, they had like a platform. They had all these ropes and shit, and it was like hardcore. I mean, like, but doing squats. There was 2. I think only one was doing squats. I don't know. Alright, so let's say I better don't. I wanted to say, honey, you don't need no more testosterone. All the lifting weights, because they was lifting it to like bend over like this and jumping, and I mean, I was like, and it was massive. These ladies, like, as I was like, you need cardio. You don't need to build more mass. I guess it was a couple or something. I don't know. And I didn't even ask him. So I asked the next one. There was 2 young gentlemen, Latin American, and I say, is somebody after you already? Waiting for this. So I said, no, you. So I'm gonna be right here. So I went on one of the stepping things like this. I was there for like 10 minutes. Just like, I didn't want to get tired, so I was just there, trying not to watch television, because I hate that. Put the screens right there. You get in the subway, and boom, you get the screens everywhere. I have to close my eyes, sit down and just close my eyes. I'm not gonna buy nothing you sell. I don't give money to the crackers unless I have to. So I was like just there, and I think even not even 10 minutes. They wave at me and say, hey, yeah, we're done. They were done. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, one of them ladies, she passed me by. And I asked, oh, are you done? Are you finished? She's like, she said no, with a smile. She said no. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. But they that's the way they do. They go texting, they go talk to somebody else, and super rude. That's like so New York City. Like, for what, I don't mind working out with somebody. Like I say, that's how I was taught. It was like, sometimes it was like 3 guys working out, and I was like, sometimes I cannot lift them up, because there were some guys, that they put like all these weights. I was like, okay, not with you. I cannot work out with you, because you have to take them out and put them back on. But it's a workout. You're there to work out. Oh no, you see 3-4 people waiting to take the elevator. That's what I asked him the day before, the guy. I say, how many floors is this? Only 1 floor. Oh, because I see everybody's waiting for the elevator. It's like, it's crazy. You come to work out and you don't want to take the staircase. And then they go to the stairmaster, right? I don't understand that part. I don't understand that part, but anyway. And so that was it. It was not really like a, well, I guess it was a Smith machine, but it was a very old Smith machine. You have to move everything like manually, very heavy. So I didn't I move it. I was like, I just did with the empty bar. I did not. So this is why I can walk today. I was just like, I did like 4 sets. I did 4 sets of, I mean, because they had no weights. I think it was like 15 repetitions. You see, I know what it's called and everything. Sets and repetitions. You know, I can impress people, you know, because I had a good teacher. I got a good teacher in the gym. I'm talking about 1985, something like that. And so that was it. It was just the it was just those 2 ladies. I was like, it's like, I don't know. Because this is the world that we live in. You know, we're fighting stereotypes, you know, that society or whatever, you know, have created in me as transsexual, you know, that, you know, they assume I have a penis sometimes. I was like, no, I'm a sex change. It's like, go away. Immediately they go away. Because you know that's a faggot. You know, that's... No. So before you come say hi to me, I don't have what you're looking for. Which I know what you're looking for, you freak. I don't understand. You know, it's like... You know, one time I heard this transgender woman or something, I don't know really how they identify, because now they're changing every day, you know, like, I don't know, I think it's they and theirs. And she talked about how we used to go to, you know, Times Square, whatever, and you know, to the bookstores or or like whatever, and they had to watch the guy's hands. Can you believe this is the craziness? This is the madness. And of course, she's African American. You know, it's like, that's like, they say, oh, we had to wash their hands. You wash their hands, or you watch their hands? Yeah, you have to wash their hands because, you know, she said it like that. They're giving you a blowjob. I'm like, okay, this is like, so you call it like that, you know, but some of them, they want just feminine pronouns, or I don't know what they want now. To tell the truth, I don't know. So she say, yeah, because sometimes, you know, the guy will like, I think there was customers. There was no proofs. There was customers. No. It was the bookstores. Yeah, now I remember. Because the guy, he go like, you know, trying to grab the chest. And then go like, ooh, the guy will get like really freaked out because he thought, you know, I mean, see, you know, 10 inches and like whatever, think that's a dude. That's a straight up dude. And so the guy will like, you know, like, and they go like, whoa, it's like, so that's what she meant by watching their hands. I'm like, that shit is too much. I mean, like, but I don't know. I guess they're just gonna say, oh yeah, because you don't have, you know, you didn't have a, you know, whatever. I hate talking about those things, to tell you the truth. I found those things very grotesque, but that's just what it is. It's transgender, and they are looking for transgender, not transsexual. And they say, oh yeah, transsexual. No, you don't want transsexual. Yeah, send me a picture. Are you sure you want to send a picture? And I look really nice. I'm like, I'm really happy with my surgery. You know, I mean, it's still, it's only been a year. On May 3rd was my anniversary. Couldn't believe it. Like, it took me 15 years to get to this moment, like, I don't know. Sometimes I regret it, not cursing them out, walking there and making videos and put them on blast. But that's how a lot of them. That's why everybody kept telling me, like, no, they're giving a priority to the African American ones that they wanted, because they go there and they literally rip him a new one. And I was like, and I don't know, I guess somebody hated me, whatever. After 4 years, Mount Sinai tell me, oh, you're not even in the list. You're not even in the waiting list for surgery. You're like, what? You know what? I'm not going back I never went back there. And like, how can you, like you asked him, how far, can you tell me like ballpark how much time I have waiting still? And I'm waiting, and then they get the lockdowns. I'm like, oh my God. I thought it was like, I almost got a heart attack. I thought it was like, oh my God, please. If there's gonna be a civil war, don't let it be now, because I just had my surgery. I'm like, oh my God, I was in so much pain, like I was thinking so much stuff by now. I was like, please don't. And I didn't want to get poked. I didn't want to, but I ended up having to be raped right here. That shit burned. Nobody said that. Oh my God. And I screamed. The guy said, that shit burned. Oh yeah, no, whatever. But that was their requirement for me to get my surgery. I was so angry. I felt like, shit, I saved myself from all these toxics. And then for what? Just took like this huge Q-tip. And I had to go to their location. I was prepared to bribe somebody if they let me go to the street or whatever and give them a test. No, it had to be 3 days before my surgery at the most, and it had to be at their locations, which thank God I didn't have to go back to Long Island for that, because my surgery was in Long Island. So they sent me over there by Midtown, and I was like, yeah, that shit, I don't forget it. I hope I don't have any. Well, if you have ramifications, you don't even know. You don't even know until years later, They make everything, like sometimes not everything, but a lot of things that you cannot pinpoint it, why some shit happened to you. It's like my kitty cat, David. He was with me almost 15 years, and I remember that, because I got bed bugs. They went and sprayed bed bugs, and I had him locked up or something, and they opened the door and he came out, and oh my God, I screamed. I was like, and I tried to wash it off, his paws, because they mess up the whole apartment when they do that. They say, oh, it's okay, it's not toxic. Oh, they didn't say it was okay for him to step on it. I was like, I wanted to slap the guys. I was like, and yeah, like, I think like, not even 2 years later, then he died of cancer. Coincidence? I don't know. But everything is cause and effect, right? So we know now that they have an agenda. They say that they want to save the planet, and the solution is to get rid of us. So anyway, so I did that. Thank God, because I've been having cramps. I had cramps going home on Monday. No, Tuesday. I don't know. It was a day that it was really bad in my ribs. I was like, and I was in the subway. I was like, oh hell no! What do you do? Like, I don't know. And I bought some herbs from this gentleman on Burnside. He sells herbs. That was 2 years ago. I still haven't taken. Mental note. I'm gonna prepare them today. And I gotta go see him again. Anyway, so that was my first time at the gym. Just don't call it a comeback. It's not a comeback. Remember, like, the celebrities, used to say that. No, I've been around. It's not a comeback. It's like, yes, bitch. It's like, nobody remember you, whatever. It just made me laugh to this day, So yeah, that was like, it was so crazy that it was going like so hardcore, like I was gonna tell them, you don't need no more testosterone. I mean, and they know that's how you produce testosterone. If you start lifting weights, you're gonna produce testosterone. That's what they tell the guys. The guys is like, well, the best way, you have to lift weights, they have to do really hard workout. they activate the testosterone. So I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was like, damn, that Wuhan biatch, that was like, it's gonna take a long time. Like, yeah, you have to I was gonna say looking at your ass. I say you needed more than me. It's like, why being so nasty? You're like, I mean, she didn't belong there, but she was looking for, I think that's what she was, because I mean, I'm sure she had a membership that she can go to any blink. She can blink anytime, right? And why you go there? It's like, anyway, so. Yeah, then I forgot what else I did. I went for a walk. Oh, I did a live stream because it was Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day in Mexico. That part was kind of tough because my mom is very sick right now. But she's okay-ish, except that she got a colostomy bag. The good news is that they finally started giving her the sour soap. But I don't know. I hope it worked. She told me yesterday that my mom loved it. Loved the sour soap. They're like, yeah, buy tons of it. Give her with a spoon. It's sour soap every day. You never know. You got nothing to lose. Read her some stuff about CBD oil. Something. You're like, come on, it's just like, oh my god, another one? No, go away. It's like they are online, one after another. Where do they go? Looking for crime. Oh, the crime. What crime? What crime? I tell you, I was in Brownsville on Monday. I had a great time. Nobody harassed me. Nobody, nothing. I was walking all around. Walked to the 4th train. And boom, a bunch of people got in. This is crazy, they know they don't. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. People don't have money for the train. We don't have money for them. It's like people are waking up. I like that. People are like, oh yeah, I'll be like an outstanding citizen, and or I'll be able to enjoy myself a little bit. Buy me some food or something with that money. It's just like, and it's so many bills. It's like, just keep adding up. Now I'm getting a little bit cautious. Like, it's like, well, damn. I didn't want the credit card. But she told me like, oh, you get the credit card, you pay the credit card, you just do the transfer from your account. Which I never done, so okay. That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get my receipt. Oh no, I still have to do this whole ritual. They said they're gonna do 2 deposits, symbolic. It's gonna be like 17 cents or something. Or withdrawals. They're gonna do 2 withdrawals or something. I don't know. And then I have to put the amounts, and it gotta be the right amount. Otherwise, they shut down the card. I'm like, oh no! Like now, I get scared. I enter the password and anywhere, and I'm like, 'cause then you have to make up a new password that you can remember. And every time they want more and more longer and complicated passwords, whatever. Still can hear helicopters everywhere. And I'm like, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to. And even now they're asking you if you want to use it in a different gadget. You gotta verify it. I say, oh, we don't recognize that thing. You have to send. We have to send you a code. And I just like, that's the world that we're living now. Everything gotta have passwords, and my main concern is that they're gonna say, oh, well, don't worry, you don't ever have to do a password. Just show us your face, or put your hand over here. Put your hand on my shoulder, right? Put your head on my shoulder. Your hand on my shoulder. That's another song, right? I don't know. I don't know. And put your head on my shoulder. Yeah, those songs is like dinosaur songs now. And yeah, that's the world that we're living. I was looking this video the other day. Somebody posted of this Wuhan lady, and she said, they say this one used to be the biggest advocate for the chip, and now she's crying that they lock her out of all her accounts. They lock her out of her house. They lock her out of everything. I don't know. I didn't watch the video. I just read the description. She was like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. She was moving her lips. I don't know. I'm gonna watch the video. I'm gonna watch the video. It's like, duh. They claim that we're going to Mars, that we're going to the moon or whatever. BS. They cannot get some basic shit right, sometimes, like we had a horrible incident here in New York City, because this cracker decided to kill this African American man. He was like a Michael Jackson impersonator, and he just killed him in front of everybody in the train. And nobody, the city is like, oh no, he's a hero. He was a hero for what? Because they're white and they say so. That's what it was. So because I subscribe to some of the news local portals. So they send an email saying like, why we cannot see the footage from that murder. I haven't read it yet. I'm sure it's like bullshit, but they're gonna be like, they never find the footage. So it's like, yeah, I don't believe that. I think they're protecting the cracker, as always. Duh. Like conflict of interest. This is why crackers should not be in charge of nothing, because they own it, and they, everything is theirs. Even if you want justice, damn, it's their constitution. That the constitution that DeSantis defending so hard. I only go by the constitution. Yeah, constitution that was made up by slave owners. Who was a bee or a leaf? And yeah, that's a good constitution, right? More than half of the blue-eyed devils who signed the constitution had slaves. Unbelievable. I mean, that's just to say one thing, you know. So, but oh, that's the Constitution. I'm like, not my Constitution. And we should all be protesting every day. We want a new Constitution, and let us write the Constitution this time. The majority of the peoples who live here, we are gonna make up the Constitution, not just this itty bitty tiny minority. And this is why they're giving everybody, you know, like a honorary white card. They say, oh, you're white. Everybody's white. Everybody thinks that they're white. It's like, no, you're not. And you see, sooner or later, how you gonna find out you ain't white? They put you in your place, as they will say, right? As they will say, they put you in your place. Anyway, I think I just wanted to say I'm so happy this week. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go back home. Tomorrow I want to go back to the gym or yoga. It's gonna be gym or gym. No, I think I want to do yoga now. Maybe Sunday I go to the gym, and then like every other day. Shit, it's $20 a month. Now I got a bill. I don't like to have bills, but that's why, you know, like, oh, they send me shit in my house. They send me like, oh, you can get you know, because you're 58. They keep sending me these letters. We give you a good deal. And I think it's a good deal, you know, like sometimes it's $25 a month, but you know, I don't want bills. So I stay with the damn Obama phone even when it's a piece of crap. You know, so it's just to have the freedom, you know, there's always something positive about everything, and the fact that I'm just myself in this world, you know, it's just I'm thinking around, I go around, yeah, I gotta keep it minimalistic, you know, like the crackers will say, right? I gotta not complicate shit, you know, because for what? I have at least 100 dresses. They're very nice. All I got them from the thrift shop, from Unique. They're all like $5, $10. They're designer. They're brand names. Some of them, they're like, what I need? Nothing. You know, before Payless closed, I bought so many shoes I bought. I'm trying these ones out because I have been wearing, because, you know, I was gonna save them for, you know, if I ever need it. They're somewhat comfortable. I guess I'm gonna keep them because I'm gonna start wearing all my shoes now, just to come to the park, whatever. Because if they are not, you know, decent, comfortable, you know, I'm just gonna give them away. You know, just put them in there. We have a lot of homeless people over here. I have been putting shoes, you know, and I pass by later and they're all gone. I don't know, I think somebody is stealing them, or I don't know. I leave them over there right in the corner of Dykeman and Nagel. I leave handbags that the handbag is not looking good no more, and somebody we have like 3 homeless ladies always there, sometimes sleeping on the floor. I'm like, oh God. One of them sometimes she bleached her hair. She bleached her hair, like wow, okay. Excuse me, but I haven't seen her this week. You know, I don't know. Sometimes they disappear. I think that they take them away and then they come out and they go like, yeah, whatever, we're back. I don't know why they disappear. So nice, the sun, but I gotta move because I get enough sun. I get enough sun in the face. So what I need to do is my legs. I'm sticking my leg out because by the end of the winter, by the end of the 9 months of winter that we have, I end up looking really pale. So I need some vitamin D. I know, right? Isn't it crazy how dirty-minded they take everything away from us? Now you cannot even say vitamin D. Oh, that I'm okay. I don't have a sex drive no more. It's just like I'm okay. Well, we'll see. The summertime is gonna come out. We'll see. But I don't know. I have to focus on other stuff right now. I'm so happy that I got myself liberated years ago from the hookups. I'm like, no, just remembering about it. I was like, I mean, I had fun. I'm not gonna say I didn't have fun, but this shit is like, find other ways. I'd rather come sit here than in the house, you know, for these guys that they feel like it, they show up, and they don't feel like it, they don't show up. And you had to hide everything out. And they're stupid, you know. I know sometimes for a few, then I hate everybody, right? I mean, I didn't have bad experiences. I never had really bad experiences with the hookups. To tell you the truth, there was one, and you know, I just very casually, you know, got dressed and left the apartment. He got so scared, he almost come out naked. Come back. No. You can keep everything. You're not gonna fuck me up. I left and I walked and I came back, and when he got out, I was like, you know, I saw him leave my apartment really fast. He thought I was gonna go get the police. No, I'm not gonna go get the police. But it's like, for what? I mean, you get everything for free. You get like whatever. All you gotta do is just be semi-nice. But it's all about their mother. You know, they have a lot of shit with their mother, and they will take it out on anybody. I have noticed that myself. It's very sad. It's just very sad, you know, how it's like we do like transference. They call it transference in psychology or something, and like, it's like, bitches, I always treat you nice, you know, whatever. You know, I don't rub your feet. I don't have I'm not like, you know, those gay guys who have them liquor. They got in video games. I never did that. I never got in video games. I never, you know, I knew some of them that and some of the guys, you know, in the programs, they say, you know, like, yeah, you know, one time this one say, I'm with a gay guy, you know, he cooks so good, and he got liquor, and he got everything, I don't care. I was like, okay. Yeah, but they're not thirsty. It's like, why are we so effing thirsty? It's like, you know, I want to suck dick. What is that? Like, you can suck all of them. Suck all of them. That's gonna be actually a deal, you know. If all I'm aspiring to, what I would like to, is just to be, you know, like a side chick, you know. Once in a while, had a good time, go home, whatever, right? But the BJs, I'm gonna tell you, you can go to a gay guy for that, but just for that, don't get. But that's how they start, as the gateway, the gateway, how they call it, like a gateway. You know, like marijuana, they used to call it the gateway drug, gate something, right? So, unfortunately, that's how they start. You know, like, you know, because, you know, they have such a thin skin nowadays. You know, like, oh no, it's like, I don't need a bitch who's gonna stress me out. I'd rather go to a faggot that, you know, always thirsty. Go right ahead. Go right. Don't let me stop you. I don't do that shit. Tell you the truth. It's just like, come on, life is not like that. I used to tell my boyfriend, I used to tell him, like, everything is to be organic. You don't want to know because, oh my god, in bed you just want to. It's like a one trick pony. You just want to fuck. We do some other stuff. No, fuck. Okay, whatever. He was really good anyway. No, but it's just kind of like it's hard. It's hard, like to get a man off his ways. Just to like, let's try this, let's try that, and when I broke up with him, because he saw an email from a website that I had registered years ago. It was a hookup website, but it was just like, it was one time that we broke up, and somehow he said he got to see an email and started calling me a hoe and this, and you were like this, you were like that. He got really angry. I said, like, okay, so you're gonna call me that? And that's it. And I was like, I don't need to hear that, calling me a slut and whatever, like, I I was a slut when you met me, like 8 years ago, I was on the chat line, that's how we met. Shit, why can you be hypocritical? What I told you, like, I don't want nobody else. I'm like, why would I bring somebody else if I cannot with him? I tell him, you need to get more bitches, you need to get, because I cannot keep up with your sex drive. Shit. No. Okay, so you don't listen? I gotta let you go. Bye-bye. Alright. Whatever. Yeah, he's still putting messages. Call me, whatever, like, call you for what? Why don't you tell me that you take it back, that you regret calling me all those effing names? Like, no, you don't do that. Pride or whatever. I don't know. I'm out of here. This bench is. Oh, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop this off in my house and go for a walk. Get some sneakers on. Later.